Yeah, something a wee bit different for you today. I want to show you how to make a self-watering pot for in the house. This one's like a wee cat. It's got little feet as well. So I made this out of a water bottle, just a small water bottle. They're quite good if you make them out of bigger bottles, like a Coke bottle or something. I didn't have one in the house last night, but I'm going to show you how to make one out of one today. Also, I planted this up last night out of little bits of succulent that I had in the house, but I've just managed to drop it just now, so it means that I'll be able to show you the inside workings of it, because it's a self-watering pot. So basically it has a shoelace that comes through like that, and you put water in the bottom bit, it comes apart top and bottom, put water on the bottom, and this acts as a wick, so it just draws the water up. And I can just take these out because they're not really planted. So this top bit of the shoelace, you can use string, bit of rope, whatever you like, that just sort of curls around and the roots will find that and it'll never dry out, and it means that you don't need to water from the top and risk the leaves getting all soggy and rotten. You just lift the top and pour water in the bottom every time and it takes what it needs. So it's a good wee idea, if you don't drop it. So I've got a bigger bottle here. Now ideally what you want is the kind of bottle with a neck that narrows, because this one isn't great because you have to actually shove it to get it in. But what I've done is cut it, so it used to be like that, and I've also taken the middle section out because it was just a wee bit too tall, so that's easy enough. If you're not a grown-up, I have to say, get a grown-up to help you, but that should be easy enough. So cut it in half, then you want to put it in like that, just so as the neck is just above the bottom, and then you can draw your little ears on like that, and then a little tail at the back if you want one, and then just draw roughly, doesn't need to be perfect, thank God, draw around it like that, and because we're just going to cut it, cut that bit off. There we go. So we'll cut that bit off in a minute. In fact, I'll do it just now. This is the fiddly part. So you need to be really careful with this part. It's quite hard to get into the little nooks and crannies. Go. Once you're in, you're in. What's this? It's wee ears. You'll be the envy of all your neighbours, and they're really good for herbs and things as well. And it looks like the wee cat's hair. You can make other animals as well, I suppose. Little dogs and monkeys, anything you can think of. You could have a whole zoo if you wanted on your windowsill. It's quite a good lockdown activity, just to keep you busy over a weekend. For an hour or two anyway. There we go. That's us about there. Now the lid goes on. This is a bit of a tricky part as well. You want to make a hole in this lid. So if you've got a drill, use the drill. I don't have one to hand, but I've got a hammer and a sharp thing, which will do the job as well. Just get it out. It worked quite easily last night, so let's see. Fingers crossed. second. So, yep. That's us. Made a hole in it. Oof. Oh, there you can see there's a hole through there. And I don't have a shoelace here, but I do have string. And that'll work just as well. Just need to tie a good knot in it to make sure we don't lose it. So, just put the string through. I'll maybe double the string up actually, because the hole's big enough and that'll give us extra absorbency. Right. Better idea. Put the string through like that, doubled up. So yeah, anything you've got, a shoelace is ideal because it's got the little plastic bit on the end that helps you thread it through. And also it's quite thick, so it takes lots of water. But there we are, that's not too bad. So this bit here will be the bit that the plant goes in. And you want about maybe that much string, a bit more actually. More. About that much. So as it can sort of curl around and the roots can find it. And then at the bottom, I would tie a good knot in there just to stop it from going through. You don't need to do that if it's thicker, but because it's this string I will. And then the bottom, do the same, doubled up. I would take more care if I had more time. This is something that you should take your time over, but I'm just trying to do this very quickly just to give you the gist. So that goes in there. That's where you put your water. So now all we need to do is paint this, and I'm not going to do that in front of you because that takes a wee bit of time, but I found that acrylic paint works quite well, so I just gave that a quick coat of that. It's fairly cheap. I got that for £2.79 at the cheap bookshop that sells the paint. Won't go advertising, but yeah, you know the one. So yeah, but there are other types of paint that will paint on plastic as well. Spray paint is quite good for it as well. If you've got that lying about, then go for it. You don't even need to paint it if you don't want to. You could just do it with pen. So yep, then we just push this in. Oof. There we are. And make sure you get the face in the right place, because these little bumps are the wee paws. And there, your wee cat's face goes on there. You're all set up, so then you can just plant whatever you like in the normal way. I might put some mint in this one, maybe some wee cuttings of mint, which I'll maybe do next week, show you how to take cuttings of mint. Okay, brilliant, enjoy, thanks, bye bye.